Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
Stop it!
Yeah, you tell him.
Guys, stop it!
There are so many Zomboid videos. That being said, let's add one more to the list. So for a bit of context, Wildfire is an anything-goes PvP server where all players spawn in Louisville, fire spread is turned on, and safe house protection is in effect in the absence of an owner. I initially joined the server in March of 2024. Now, I wasn't recording any footage yet, but thankfully another player by the name of Watcher Mira happened to capture a key moment of my first day on Wildfire. It went about as good as you would expect. As you can see, I am quite the getaway driver. Thankfully, I did manage to make it out of Louisville on the second attempt and actually secure a safe house in Muldrow. Having been surviving on nothing but rotten food up to this point, a place to store my moldy floor cheese was a very welcome change. Shortly after that, my friends Mr. K and Carioto joined me on the server, and we made plans to find a more permanent and secure safe house in the nearby city of Marchridge, finally settling on the dormitory building. After forming the faction that would come to be known as the Neckbeard Army, or NBA for short,
I'm being told it's like the WNBA, but all dudes.
we would go on to survive in Marchridge for about an in-game year. We resided in one of the dorm rooms at the top floor of the complex, walling off the hallway, leaving only a narrow catwalk as the singular point of entry. We then built a staircase giving us access to the roof where we would build our farm and store our running generator. We basically picked Marchridge completely dry, acquiring every skill book along with a solid VHS collection. We had plenty of food, guns, ammo, clothing, armor, wood, tools, cars, medical supplies, and sweet, sweet nicotine. We were pretty much set.
Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
It was around this time when we were finally discovered by a faction that we would come to know as the Watchers.
Yeah, so I want to figure out who's in this faction. I don't know if you can see who's in which faction, but they're called the Watchers.
Yeah.
I think that's who's got us.
After finding the note, we knew our days in Marchridge were numbered. Thankfully, we were already well into constructing what would become our permanent base in the wooded area of Jametown. And to top it off, the move there went very smoothly.
Come on. Oh, yep.
Don't kill us.
God damn it, y'all stop hitting trees.
You sure I can't go kill them all?
I have a problem.
About a month real time passed, and we hadn't seen any sign of the Watchers since relocating, so we were pretty confident they'd lost our trail. We decided it was about time we geared up, so we stood a better chance in the event another PvP encounter occurred.
A few moments later.
We ventured off to visit the Rosewood police station and the hidden military base just east of the city. Upon arriving, both locations were eerily quiet, both had already been ransacked, likely a few times. We walked away with a bit more guns and armor, but nothing to write home about.
There's stuff in here, boys.
We did, however, manage to find the fabled toilet paper house along the way, so that was nice too.
This was totally a base. I just found 40 things of toilet paper on the ground. No, I just found the legendary toilet paper house. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting like jitters, dude.
A couple months had passed and we were acting on a plan to set up an outpost in Louisville. Seeing as most players resided in the area, there was a good chance we'd catch some leads on some of the bigger factions on the server. Following an incident involving a hacker firebombing our compound back in July, we felt the need to set up an additional place of operation, should we be so lucky again. We settled on the Finnegan Research Group building found just south of the Grand Ohio Mall, fashioning a false upper floor in the parking garage.
No fucking way. Oh
What?
no, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, what happened?
Oh my god. So there's a hole.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's where we should base, right there.
Right.
Damn, that's a filthy spot.
Hey. What's up?
Wildfire allows for 2 characters to be made per IP address, so following the completion of the platform, we stored our main characters back at our primary base. Once we got back, we then loaded up the van with enough supplies for the alt characters to return to Louisville with a bit of a head start in the area.
That's you down there?
Where? No.
Surprising you, it's me. God damn it.
Oh, I just shot Austin. Oh my
I can't
god,
believe
you
were
son of a
watching,
bitch.
son of a bitch.
Wow, how are we supposed to know?
Are you good? how bad I
didn't
get
think you
you?
would be aiming at the rope.
I heard
was
walking
approaching.
and I was immediately, is that you down there, AJ? And he's
I'll
like,
live,
no, and I'm like,
barely.
ah,
God
shit.
Damn it.
Yeah.
How did? Yeah, did you just happen to see me?
Yeah, I heard your footsteps down there and I was immediately asking AJ just like, okay, there you are.
God damn.
So yeah, bro. I'm bleeding now.
You. We did.
But yeah,
Med check my ass, bitch. Jesus.
hold up.
God damn Christ.
So yeah,
I'm dropping these items. Fuck
So,
you.
yeah.
Here you go. I brought you a bunch of shit.
Zach wasn't taking any chances after that
No,
last
he
encounter.
was not.
oh, I may be mistaken. I think the Chosen has the tweezers.
You're a piece of shit.
Let me actually med check you.
You broke my fedora!
I'm so sorry. Barely alive. Holy shit.
I've gained health too, because I'm full to bursting right now.
I hit you in the head.
Yes.
Oh my
God, there's a bullet lodged in my skull right now.
AJ, you got some tweezers?
So, we then went around looting the nearby area. Although we brought a good amount with us, there was still a lot that needed to be done in order to get the place up and running.
We gotta end this quickly.
Yep.
The encounters were surprisingly minimal, which gave us plenty of chance to gather food and supplies.
Oh shit, someone just drove right by me.
Most of the map on Wildfire was already picked dry, and loot respawns were few and far apart, but we still managed to find an untouched gun store in the area.
Let's fucking go, dude. Alright, I'm coming around. Hell yeah, dude. Good shit.
We were able to locate a number of safe houses, one of which owned by the second wealthiest faction on the server. We kept a low profile, all the while hiding our tracks so we didn't have another run-in with the Watchers. After spending the better part of the month in Louisville, we returned back to our main characters in Jamaietown to check out a suspicious landmark left by another player. Deemed Mog City, someone cleared out a large path through the trees just off the highway.
Yep, there it is.
Oh wow, look at that. He dug furrows and everything.
We weren't at all prepared for the walk ahead of us. What we found was days upon days worth of work, likely more. The path kept going further and further into the forest until we reached the unfinished portion of the map.
He's carved a path. Look at that forest to the north. Isn't that crazy? This guy's got to be Carpentry 10 by now. Jesus fucking Christ.
What
It
does it
says cock.
We've gone roughly 4 times as far back as we made our base.
Really?
Yeah, look at that. Goes so far back. Holy shit.
The fucking determination. Like, how do you have enough food and water?
I'm trying to figure out if we're at which of these roads we're at, because there's 2 roads. There's one that kind of curves. I think we're going to the one on the left. Shit! No! Fucking goddamn it! I swear to God, if I just got bit.
Let me just protect you here while you're doing that. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I'm fucking bitten. God damn it.
No. We are coming up on that city right now.
Let's go.
Was it worth it? Probably not, but being able to see the sheer amount of work that was put into making this path was something else. After exploring the unfinished city, we made our way back after getting an abandoned car left behind by a player back up and running.
There it goes. Alrighty. How much gas we got?
A little bit less than a quarter tank.
We barely had enough gas for the journey back, but luckily we were able to scrape by before I gave into the infection.
Alright. Let me have one final cigarette. Oh yeah.
You waste our cigarettes.
The cancer feels so good. Alright. I'm ready.
I can't believe we're doing this again, man.
Send me into the next world.
Need backup.
Oh, wait, hold up. I have a plan. Bear with me. To Valhalla. Yep, well. Let me try that again.
That's where we should have your grave. God damn it.
Yeah. Yep. God damn it. Yeah.
Yep, I can imagine.
Okay. Almost there.
How you doing?
I am in agony with highly critical damage. Alright, I'm right on the cusp. Farewell, cruel world.
Yeah, bro. This is so fucked. Oh, man.
I have to play like some funeral music, but like honorable funeral music.
Welcome to Wildfire, a server with a storied past and scattered ashes. Here, violence is not just a threat, it's a way of life. Good loot is scarce, and danger is around every corner. But for some, all this chaos is a ladder. In Wildfire, self-sufficiency is king. You can't rely on handouts or luck. You must carve your own path. Forge your own destiny. It's a harsh reality. And for a select few, it's a chance to rise above the ashes and become something more. Wildfire awaits. Our journey begins here.
Wildfire is above all else a PvP server, and the faction at the top of the proverbial food chain was the Watchers. They went after players who broke the unspoken rules of the server, hackers, and anyone presenting hostility to their faction. To our knowledge, they kept a record of nearly most players' safe house locations. What they did with that information, we're not 100% sure, though it seemed deterrent at its core. After the incident in Marchridge, we flew relatively under their radar up until the 22nd of July, the day our compound burned down. Now, this wasn't a result of their actions, but they began their search around this time. It wasn't until September 2nd when we would finally have a face-to-face meeting with one of the members.
Hello.
If you've ever wondered how the goons feel when Batman pulls up, it felt like this. I went into this knowing full well they would wipe the floor with me if it turned hostile, but to all of our surprise, nothing of the sort took place. They saw us as more of PvE players than enemies, which in hindsight could be taken as we were absolutely no threat to them. Nonetheless, it was a pleasant meeting. Our base didn't get burned down again, and that's a win in my book. Now, there was an attempt to find their base before they found ours, but we were nowhere near any breakthroughs in that effect. But I digress. We rested semi-assured that they didn't know about the Louisville base, but that one was not nearly developed enough for any prolonged engagement. It's a bit anticlimactic, but I think it worked out better this way. They ended up sharing a couple loot drop areas with a bunch of goodies stored by other players, and we were on what felt like friendly terms with the only group that knew our location. The rest of our time spent on the server consisted of little more than loot goblin runs and skill leveling. There's no cinematic ending to this story, but it's one that I still felt deserved to be told. Wildfire was an amazing server, and it had a great community of players up until the day it shut down. Special thanks to Watcher Mira, David Jones, and Deathward187 for lending me some of their Wildfire clips for the video, and if you've made it this far, I want to thank you for watching. I'm Trash, and I'll see you in the next one.
Out in the fields where the sun always shines, eating sweet corn straight from the vine. Got a locket with her from a world far away. An anime girl lights up my day. Riding my tractor, tunes in my ear, thinking about her, and she's nowhere near. She's drawn to perfection in technicolor hues, loving the pixels like morning dew. Corn tastes like summer, love tastes like dreams. She's a picture perfect girl from my favorite scenes. Out in the real world, but my heart's far away with my anime darling, in a world where she'll stay.